What's the most satisfying revenge you got on a scummy landlord? I was only 8 when the police came to our house. Mom and Dad weren't coming home. A truck driver fell asleep, crossed the median. They died instantly. Grandma Betty took me in without hesitation. Her small 2-bedroom house on Maple Street became my home. The yellow kitchen with peeling wallpaper, the creaky stairs, the backyard oak tree with my tire swing. We didn't have much, but we had each other. Every night, Grandma would sit at the kitchen table with her reading glasses perched on her nose, studying papers I didn't understand, bills, late notices, letters from the bank. When she thought I was asleep, she would cry softly. But in the morning, she'd be humming while making pancakes, telling me stories about when my dad was little. The first eviction notice came when I was 14. The neighborhood was changing. New developments, higher property values. Our landlord wanted to renovate and double the rent. Grandma took 3 extra shifts at the diner. I got a job delivering newspapers. Still wasn't enough. We went to legal aid, waited all day. A tired lawyer gave us 15 minutes. Explained there was nothing we could do. No lease violation, no discrimination, just business. Grandma's hands shook when she signed the papers, acknowledging we had 30 days to leave. That night, I found Grandma at the kitchen table with an old photo album. When I grow up, I'm going to be a lawyer, I told her. I'll help people like us. I'll make sure no one can just throw us away. Her eyes filled with pride. She put her warm hand over mine. That's why all this struggle is worth it, Marcus. You're going to break this cycle. You're going to fight for what's right. For 2 months, we lived in our old station wagon. Grandma would park near the school so I could wash up in the bathroom before class. She'd save her diner meals for me. Never complained about her aching back from sleeping in the car. Just kept telling me to focus on my grades. Eventually, we found a small apartment across town. Too far from my school, but Grandma insisted I stay there. Woke up at 4 a.m. to take 3 buses with me. Said education was our only way out. Every night before bed, we had the same ritual. What are you gonna be? She'd ask. A lawyer who fights for people like us, I'd answer. And what will you never forget? That justice matters, even for people without money. Senior year, Grandma got sick. Cancer. Moved fast. The hospital social worker arranged hospice in our tiny apartment. I did my homework beside her bed, read my college acceptance letters to her, showed her the scholarship offers. The night before she died, she made me promise again. Don't forget the people who have no voice, Marcus. Remember what it feels like to be powerless. Use that feeling to fuel you. I graduated law school 7 years after Grandma passed, turned down corporate offers, joined a community legal aid clinic instead, the same one that couldn't help us all those years ago. One day, a case file landed on my desk. A development company was buying up properties on Maple Street, forcing out long-term tenants through loopholes and intimidation. The same company, I realized, that had pushed us out. The same tactics. I spent months building the case, uncovered years of predatory practices, illegal rent increases, violation of tenant rights, documents falsified. The same signature on papers from our old eviction. The case went to court. David versus Goliath, my first major trial. When I stood before the judge, I wasn't just representing the current tenants. I was fighting for Grandma Betty, for 8-year-old me, for every family that had been treated like they were disposable. We won. The company was ordered to pay substantial damages to all affected tenants over the past 10 years. The evictions were invalidated. And most importantly, ownership of several properties was transferred to a community land trust to create permanent affordable housing, including our little house on Maple Street. Yesterday, I stood on the porch. The yellow kitchen now repainted, the stairs fixed, the oak tree still standing strong in the backyard. A young single mother with 2 small children will move in next week. Their rent capped at an affordable rate, protected from the same predatory practices that took our home. As I turned to leave, I swear I felt Grandma's hand on my shoulder, her voice in my ear. You did it, Marcus. You remembered. Some promises take years to fulfill. Some victories come too late for those who needed them most. But that doesn't make them any less worthwhile. I keep Grandma's reading glasses on my desk at work, a reminder that justice delayed is still justice worth fighting for.